The Qara'unas or Negüderi were a Mongol people that settled in Afghanistan. Foundation. The word Qara'una derived from Mongolian word Qara meaning black. At first they were subjects to Great Khan and served as tamnas at Tamarchis in Afghanistan. Great Khan appointed the leaders from non-Chinggizid generals such as Dair and Mungudai. In 1238 they settled near India to face military forces of Delhi Sultanate. In 1250s the leader was Salih Noyan, who was a general of Tatar origin. Monkey Khan ordered Salih Noyan and his Tamna soldiers to join Hulagu's army in 1253. In 1260, Jochid Bavel, the father of Nogai Khan, was executed by the order of Hulagu Khan after taking permission from Burqa, who was the Khan of the Golden Horde. Soon after that, Kuli and Tutar, also Golden Horde princes, died suspiciously. Golden Horde soldiers, who served for Hufu, feared for their lives and began to move to Kipchak steppes via Derbent, and other remnants went through Syria to Egypt. Angered, Hulagu punished many soldiers of Golden Horde for the defeat of Anjalu. Mongol general Baiju was executed as well. To the east, the flight of Jochid troops into Afghanistan in significant numbers led to the creation of the Negüderi Mongols or Qara'unas in 1262. Burqa ordered General Negüderi to raid eastern part of Ilkhanate. Sometimes, historians call Qara'unas as the Negüderis. This term was derived from the name of Negüder, Qara'unas in Mongol Empire, although some scholars claim that this group owed allegiance to no Khanate 1290s. It is known that it was largely brought under the Chagatai Khanate during the reign of Algu in 1262. As a result of wars between Mongol Khanates, Qara'unas deserted Hulagu and captured Salih Bahadur. While majority of Qara'unas was ruled by Chagatai princes, there another group in Khorasan formed the eastern border defensive for Abuha Khan. He appointed former Chagatai Khan Mubarak Shah the leader. Duwar recalled his cousin Abdullah and appointed his son Khwaluft Khwaja a governor there in 1299. The descendants of Duwar had ruled Qara'unas since then. Oljitu reasserted his ancestors' claim on Afghanistan and repelled Qara'unas in 1314. Another Chagatai prince Yasarur was given lands in Afghanistan by the latter Ilkhan. Thanks to his complaisance towards both the Bai and Tuar border Khan of the Yuan and the Ilkhan, Oljitu's Quebec reoccupied the territory peacefully. Esenbuka and Tamashiran were all military governors of Qara'unas and became Chagatai Khans. This military group had attended all Mongol invasions of India since 1241. Rise to power and decline. Serving under the Khans, they gained confidence from them, because Qara'unas were main force for the campaigns in Persia and India. Negüderis wintered around Ghazna and summered in Gur and Gurkistan. According to Marco Polo, they were mixed with Indians and Turks, because these soldiers were unable to reach Mongolia to find Mongol wives. After the death of Kazan Khan, Chagatai Khanate split into two parts until it was temporarily reunited under Tufluf Timur. Chagatai Mongol fell under the control of semi-nomadic hobos, the Ala in the west, the Balas in the center, and the Jali-Ir in the north, and two non-tribal military groups, the Qara'unas and the Kachin. While the Mongols in Mofulistan, eastern part of the Chagatai Khanate, called the western counterparts in Transaxonia Qara'unas. The western Chagatai called the Mongols of Mofulistan Jet. In western part of the Khanate was under the control of Qara'unas such as Amir Khazahan and his son Abdullah. But Suldus and Bairla's nobles revolted against the rule in 1359. With the Mongol invasion in 1360, the Qara'una ascendancy failed. In 1362 Tamerlane rejoined the Qara'unas under Khazahan's grandson, Hussein. They freed Transaxonia from Mongols of Mofulistan, whom they considered unruly bandits in the next year. But in 1365 the Mongols invaded again. The Qara'unas and Balas forces were defeated. Quickly after the Khans fell, Timur and Hussein recovered. They co-ruled Mawaranhar and installed Papat Khan. Hussein decided to build himself a permanent capital and urban base on the site of Balkh in Afghanistan and Turkestan, ruined since the time of Chinggis, but now to be developed as an anti-Samarkand. When ambitious Timur finally revolted in 1370 at the head of his coalition, Hussein had little support left and he was easily defeated and killed. Timur fully subjugated the Qara'unas in 1380s. During the reign of Timur, Qara'unas formed a huge part of his army. Babur noted that they still spoke Mongolian in the late 15th century. Modern descendants, the offspring of Qara'unas, possibly forms part of Hazara people. The Negüderi are a population group of Afghanistan of Mongolic origin. They are distinct from them in that the Hazara don't exhibit any Mongolic linguistic peculiarities. The Negüderi, on the other hand, used to speak Mongol, which is probably extinct now. Their tribal name hails from the former military leader, Negüderi, who according to Morgan was a general of the Golden Horde. But according to the research of Wires that Morgan fails to quote, was a leader of rebels against Abaka Khan. Hazara people are reportedly descendants of them. Citations: Peter Jackson, The Delhi Sultanate, A Political and Military History. Cambridge University Press. ISBN 978-0-521-54329-3. Andre Wing, Indo-Islamic Society, 14th–15th centuries. Brill, p. 127. ISBN 9004135618. Notations Amitai Price Reuven. The Mamluk-Ilkhanid War, 1998. Nicole, David. The Mongol Warlords, Brockhampton Press, 1998. Rashid al-Din, Universal History. Saunders, J. J. The History of the Mongol Conquests, Routledge and Amp. Keegan Paul Limited, 1971. ISBN 0812217667. Wires, Michael. Die Sprague der Mughal der Provinz Herat in Afghanistan. Göttingen, Apladen, 15–24.